Hello, this is the teaser video for this coming Sunday, November 9th, and it's actually 2 days before Veterans Day, so my sermon is kind of going to be my Veterans Day sermon. And I'm going to be preaching actually just two verses, Joshua 24 verses 14 and 15. Joshua 24, 14 and 15. And because it's a Veterans Day service, or a message, we're going to be thinking about Veterans Day. And normally when we think of veterans, we think of those who have served in our country's armed forces and who made the commitment to serve, and we recognize them and we thank them for their commitment to do that. And you read this passage, it's a pretty straightforward passage, so there won't be a whole lot of digging in and trying to figure out what it means. It's pretty straightforward. But the key word in there is the word serve. And the word serve is used for a lot of different things. We talk about served in our armed forces. So we think of that concept or that understanding there. In tennis, you serve a tennis ball. If you go out to dinner, you have a waitress or a waiter or a server bring you your meal. So obviously the word serve has different meanings under different situations. And this passage is talking about Joshua is talking about how they will serve the Lord and how his family will serve the Lord. So my question is, when we talk about service and we talk about serve, that is truly a challenge, because if we don't have the right concept or grasp of what the word serve means, why do people serve? What do they do when they serve? When you think of serve in ministry or serve for a job, or again, even tennis, you serve the ball. Why do you serve the ball? Oh, that starts the game and stuff like that. So it's understanding, it's important to understand why we serve. I don't think anybody would say that a waiter or a server of a meal is making the same commitment as, let's say, someone who's serving in our armed forces. And as you read those or understand the difference between those, then you have to really look at what Joshua is saying. And do we make the same commitment that we see Joshua is making for him and his family when we talk about serve the Lord, or serve our church, or serve our community? I think that's what I really want you to dig into. You're digging into the word serve, and looking at those different variations and looking what Joshua says, and then evaluating yourself. As we talked about this last week about being disciples and being active and involved, and that's more than just being a church attender. It requires serving. So unless we know what the word serving means, we really won't know if we're doing what we're supposed to be doing. So that's what I want you to dig into for this. And again, for Veterans Day, we will thank our veterans and appreciate everything they did and the sacrifices they were willing to make. So until then, take care and be safe.